Yeah. Ran across a page one night, late scroll, blue light. Words that look like my reflection getting punched beneath the lights. Neurodivergent thought, that's just jargon, some new trend. Then it mapped my every memory from reception to the end. Every why can't you just, every what's wrong with you turned into oh. That's why my brain do what it do. All the times I felt defective, misdirected, disconnected. Weren't a curse, it were a circuit that was never once inspected. I ain't lazy, I burn out from double time on every task. I ain't flaky, I just juggle 20 thoughts behind the mask. I ain't stupid, I just learn in loops and spirals, not straight lines. Give me space to pace the room, I'll give you galaxies and rhymes. They built systems like a hallway with one narrow kind of door. Told us if we didn't fit it, we should squeeze until we're sore. But I snapped the frame in half, used the splinters as a pen. Now I'm writing brand new blueprints so the next ones walk right in. You can keep your tribe be normal, that's a cage dressed up as care. I'd rather be the glitch that shows the code was never really fair. If my mind's a little sideways, then I'll tilt the whole terrain. Turn my problem into power, pour my pain into the game. To the kid who sits alone because the classroom feels too loud, who gets disruptive on a report but never in a crowd. To the T who thinks they're broken cause they can't keep up the pace but can disassemble universes in the silence of their space. To the grown-up blaming daylight for the thunder in their head, stacking could've been and should've been like unpaid rent beside the bed. You ain't late, you ain't less, you ain't some glitch they gotta mend. Your shallow type of brilliance they were never taught to defend. I fight for every quiet kid they tried to overwrite, every voice they set to mute when it was just not built for hype. I'll sit in every meeting, drop a sentence like a match, watch accommodation spread like wildfires through the patch. You call it special treatment, I call it level ground, cause you were born on home turf. I was crawling just to sound, I had to wrestle for a diagnosis, beg for proof of what I knew, jump through bureaucratic circus hoops to qualify as true. Now I'm legislating in my lyrics, changing culture with the bar. I turn stigma into armor, wear my viren like a star. So here's to every mind that never fit inside their mold, every story they dismissed before the first page could unfold. We ain't asking for permission just to show the way we shine. We're the future made of misfits and the universe is mine. If they ever call you too much, too hard, or too intense, tell them different ain't deficient, it's my superhuman sense. I was the kid they called a problem, now I'm standing as the proof. When you learn to love your wiring, that's when you tear off every roof. Be bold, be proud, be brilliant. And I turned the noise into a rhythm, made the pressure shape my youth. Every label that they gave me only sharpened up my truth. Now I'm walking through the fire, I demand the flames to move, cause the moment you embrace your code, there's nothing left to prove. Be bold, be proud, be brilliant, yeah. The superhuman truth. Peace out.